Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3268, where we have 25 moves to get these 4 ingredients down here. Now I actually played this a couple of times the other day, and I have learned that I need to get rid of these first. There was a question in my mind. Should I get rid of these before I bring the ingredients down so they've got a place to land? But what I found is it's so hard to get through this really thick frosting. And then we still have to wait for the conveyor belt to bring, especially this one to the left, all the way over to the right, that we need to get this open as quickly as we can. Now I see this orange coming around. I would like to preserve it and try to hit this and this. Hopefully this does not destroy that opportunity. There we go. So I hit both of those all the way over to the left. That's a good opening move if you can get it. But now when I can't move up here, I do want to strike these guys directly. I do need a place for the ingredients to go once I get them down here. If I can get them down here. This is not listed as a hard level, but that doesn't mean I don't find it very difficult. Maybe if we had more moves. I wonder if we used to have more moves. That's quite possible. All right, let's see. It's staggered, purple, 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 every other one, really driving me crazy. Now I do also have these bobbers on the board, and the bobbers can help. If I strike them, oh, look at this, I'm making some influence from lower. If I strike the bobbers, they'll send out fish. And the question is, will the fish be smart enough? Well, they'll have to go for some of the frosting, and hopefully they would go for the upper areas. Okay, so here I can almost get things going with the purple, so much so that I want to protect it by not making a move directly under it. There we go. I've got the blue rolling around. Let's go ahead and do this and see what that fish takes out. Not bad. But gosh, I still have so many moves for this to have to run. It's a tough one. Yeah, this is a tough one. Let's take this out directly. And we'll do a bit of that. Send a fish out to help. Send a fish out to help. But at this point in time, there's no way for me to win. I mean, I can see it. Even if I get this out, which it would take 2 more hits, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still not in a position to be able to be collected in the number of moves I have available. So even though I know what's required of me, this board is not letting me get it quickly. Oh, look at that. So helpful now. Man, if I had had that a while ago. So maybe I do need to clear out the bottom and then try to go for... I don't know. So we have these down here, but now even notice that because of these cutouts, we only have every other turn to try to get them off the conveyor belt. So that's the mechanics of how things need to work. Unfortunately, it didn't work out great for me. Let me go ahead and pause the recording. I'll come back with a new level. Either one that'll give you instruction because I've figured out a strategy, or because I've come across a pitfall that you need to avoid, or of course just the win. Hopefully we'll get the win with some instruction. Be right back. It's another bad setup with the purple being about every other one. That's not a good pattern to see on a board like this. But I'm determined. And I know now that I should use the bobbers a bit more than I had. And I've got this purple coming around. If I can hold on to it, if nothing falls out of place. There we go. And that sets the orange up closer, except nope, it did not. Because that happened. All right, so now I can do this, which also hits the bobber and sends out a fish. Not bad. Oh, there we go. So now this is going fairly well. It's my responsibility now to try to make the very best moves possible to continue this. And what I'm doing when I don't have a better move is concentrating the colors down. It's hard though because everything is about an even mix right now. When I don't have a better move, sometimes just taking things out is a better move. All right, here's a stripe, not going the right way, but it might help when we bring these down, or it might help if we can get it paired up with something else. I don't have a lot of orange. I think I'm going to try to take out orange if I can't do anything better. I know I don't need to remove all of these frosting, but if I do remove them, then the fish better know where to go. So let's do this and bring these ingredients down, well, this ingredient down. Although it is on the edge, that may be a bit difficult to deal with. But look at this, that ingredient is collected and this got struck. Oh, there we go. There's a wrapped. Can I set it with something else? Yikes, I'm going to go for, well, I went for that. Okay. Well, I have to wait. I have to wait until this purple is over here, right? What if I take out all orange first? Would that blow this up? Probably, because these would sink down. I better take this. And it's going to hit the fish a lot. Unfortunately, where these are positioned, it's going to be miraculous if we can get this to happen. But what we can try to do is make a big landslide here. Like right now, we can pull this one through. And then we have one turn left to pull everything else through. Well, that didn't quite work. But we got close, and I think that that was instructive. It showed a variety of techniques using special combos to try to attack things. I'm going to leave that as instructive, and I'll meet you back here with another board. Okay, so I was wondering why I was having such a tough time and felt like, gosh, I'm getting so close so many times if I just had a few more moves. So I went and checked, and indeed, we used to have more moves on this board. We used to have 35 moves. So we have been reduced. That just means we have to be better than everybody else who beat it with those that higher number of moves, right? So, I mean, we can complain. I have complained. It has not yielded results for me. So I'm done complaining. Well, no, I'm not. I'm done thinking my complaining will actually help. And I'm just about getting the work done now. That was not the best use of a color bomb, I know, but I had very limited moves, and at least we did concentrate the colors down. So, let's see. So that means we should be able to make some moves along here, and I'm just not getting that to happen. So I would love to set this. Here we go, stripe wrapped combo. We're going to hit a lot of fish, plus we're going to hit this, plus we're going to hit these guys down here. So we'll get at least one layer of each of these gone. Oh, there goes that blue opportunity. But hey, I'm going to keep going for these stripe wrapped combos. Very handy. I'm going to go this way to bring this down directly. That was probably not the best choice. I had some double thick stuff. I should have played that differently, and now I realize it, but a bit too late. I'm going to make a silly little move right there because I can bring that down. Here we go, color bomb. Now what? Let's bring this low. I'm going to take out orange, which drops this down onto the conveyor. So now I've got the elements in place. But still a lot of work to be done. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Oh, don't go away. You stay right where you are. All elements in place. And this is right here. This can sluice out now. But it could be dangerous. But anything I do or don't do could be dangerous. I'm going to hold off one more till it ticks over there. This is in a good spot. Let's try it. Let's see. There we go. Oh, Yuck. Well, that was only my 8th playthrough, but it felt like it was my 80th playthrough. It's such a tense one, I think, and I got so close on several attempts. It was so frustrating not being able to complete it. But that's how I beat it. Hopefully this was helpful to you, at least in empathy with frustration that things aren't always equitable, that we don't get the same number of moves. If this was helpful, I do ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching. And I don't know what that number was on my... What was that? Let's investigate. I don't know what that number stands for. I don't remember it being there before. I'm going to have to check it out and see what that means. See you guys later. Thanks.